you know why I do my live streams mostly on the laptop. Like I say, but I do use the phone at times, and like I said, I know a lot of people use their phone for the most part there, with and not nothing against that, but that's the only disadvantage. I wish, like, if you use your phone, like, even if a call comes through, because I mean the person calling you doesn't know that you're doing a live. I mean, obviously, but I mean, if a call comes through, it should be just okay. I see somebody's calling me, but don't. But it shouldn't, make the live stop there unless sign. Unless I come up here and sign out there. So, anywho, so yeah. Anyway, like I say, um, yeah, like I say, first three chapters of Yumiko. Like I say, we got so basically, just a little brief about it, not giving away too much. They talk about there's going to be a new suit that Brownie's going to have, like this little battle suit. It's pretty much like in the play how all the stuff that we described, that was described about his space suit, but it's built in. But now there's a version of it where, see, like the spacesuit is only for when he goes into space, but this version is more. He can go into space in this version too, but he can also battle here on Earth or in Yumiko. It's practically Brownian and similar to Iron Man like armor. Cross out, better yet, I would say a cross between Iron Man and the Power Rangers almost there, or even other versions of the Power Rangers, like Beetleborgs and Mass Rider and stuff like that. So I just looked at a Mass Rider clip. Ecto Phase activate. Man, it makes me miss that Mass Rider figure I had there. So yeah, I'm gonna have. There's that. Then he goes to this flashback with everybody about the trip to Uranus. It's actually in the beginning of the flashback you get to see. You get to you get to hear a brief chapter of them in school and everything. Excited about spring break coming. And it's actually revealed that Brownie has the same birthday that I do, March 31st. And also, Hiko's birthday is March 31st. So, yep. So yeah, he's excited about his birthday. He got an Easter play at his church. So Brownie's turning 16. And in the Easter play that they got at his church, he's going to be playing the role of Jesus for the first time, like the way EJ did at his church. And also, when I was 14, at my church, New Bethlehem, before Brookwood, I actually got to play Jesus in that year's play. We even had the song "Don't Cry" from Kurt Franklin playing with some praise dancers there. So yes, they talking about that. Squirrel Avenger marathon. That's when they're gonna get the broadcast about the kidnapping interrupting during the marathon there. So yeah, they talk about all of that. The new students, Francine and Jaleisha, show up and everything, introduce themselves. So you get a brief about them a little bit. Also, it reveals about you get just in that little bit of information of these three chapters, you already get we know in Yumiko Volume 1, Hiko mentioned about a lot of things that Brownie was. He's a band member, he's a firefighter, the city hero, space explorer, and and also the talk show. So like, well, how Brownie did get all this and everything? Well, he was in the band at school, and they mentioned about them getting a gig, their first gig back after his 16th birthday, at the during what their version of the Late Show back then, Friday Night to the Max, with Max Stripes there. So Max Stripes is pretty much is a host of the show. He's a zebra, and he's sort of a reference to Chris Rock, and he it's somehow I'm gonna work it in, but it's actually this that performance on his show there led to, after they graduated, them having the Friday night show that they have, because Max Stripes wanted to pursue it, do more, get more in with acting and everything there. Sort of like, comedians when they start out and then eventually they go into acting, like, Steve Harvey instead of the entertainer and all that. Um, so, so yeah, that's how he got the show. That's how he's been in the band. Um, the firefighter thing, there's a thing for, you remember how in Power Rangers they had the Junior Police Patrol with Bulk and Skull? Well, there's a junior firefighter thing going that Mr. Fluffles has started. This is how they first meet Mr. Fluffles, because of Francine, since she is Mr. Fluffles' adoptive daughter, and she tells Brownie them about the little program that he got going on there. So that's how, so that's at the end of the story, that would show you how they ended up in that. And also at the same time, because of them rescuing Anna with some inventions of both Brownie and Billy with the spacesuit and the fire truck, they end up becoming a bit of the town heroes of Barnhart there. So yeah, so that's how to get all that going for them that you saw in Yumiko 4. Yumiko 1. Yumiko 4 is going back a bit to sort of share all that there. So, bit of a sort of like MCU when you go back in time to hear about Captain America or Captain Marvel there. Yep, and of course Black Widow. Like I said, nothing against Black Widow, but it's not Black Widow that I say she's a cool character, but it's just the way they kind of did her though. Yeah, they should have had her movie. They should have really put her movie out a lot earlier. Like, why would you wait till she dies getting the Soul Stone and then make her movie? Oh yeah, that's our Black Widow movie. Even though she died getting the Soul Stone, enjoy. So, yeah, we'll enjoy it, but it's not. We would have enjoyed it better if we saw it before she died, her with a character. Yeah. So yeah, so sort of like that. More like Captain America and Captain Marvel, more so. So that's what's kind of going. They're gonna go on the trip to Uranus and everything. That's that's where I'm at now, and I'm gonna be working some more on that. As far as the live streams coming up, we will have the Bible reading tomorrow night, Wednesday night. Wednesday night will be our Bible reading stream. It might possibly be a little late because Queen Tina, she's getting off at 5 again tomorrow, just like today. So she might. So it might kind of push it a little bit. But it will happen Wednesday night, even if it be 9 o'clock. We will still read that Bible. That way, on our regular Wednesday, Thursday. So, and of course Thursday I gotta work late as usually do on Thursdays here lately. But after work, I will be, as I say, getting this haircut and everything, so I can be ready for the Scooby Doo review, for us to get together and get the review recorded and everything and bring to you guys next week there. So as far as any live streams after the Bible reading, probably I don't think we would do a live stream this weekend, mainly because we're working on the book still some more, but mostly not just the book, but also the kids' night out. We got kids' night out at my store. I'm gonna dress up like a vampire this year. So we got the kids' night out at my store. Saturday. It's from 12 to 4, and I worked 6 to 2. So obviously, half of the kids' night out I'll be on the clock, and the other half I'll be off the clock. But you know how I am. I'm going on or off the clock. I enjoy the festivities. Good evening, children. It's Count Gabriel. Come and enjoy the fun and all you ghouls and gals. So, yeah, I'm gonna be enjoying it. So that's why I say it might. I'm not. That's why I say I'm not sure. It may if we do a live stream Saturday. That's if. It's a maybe. So if a live stream comes Saturday, it's probably gonna be probably an update. Probably if of some more of the book done. It'll either be that or I would say possibly. I think that's pretty. Yeah, it pretty much just be an update of with the book so far. Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much what it will be. But I'll know more. I'll know have a better idea. But just in case, whether I do or not, whether I live stream Saturday or not, I will set one of my videos to drop for you guys on Friday. I'm not going to tell you which one, but I will have a video dropping Friday to kind of keep the content fresh on this channel. Not sure about Sunday streaming either. It's a possibility. So that's what I say. Live stream for Saturday, Sunday is a maybe right now. But like I said, I will drop some content Friday. And like I say, if we go live Saturday, that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be pretty much giving you even, because I'll probably be sitting at the computer where I can bring up the rough draft and everything, and kind of give you some more detail on what I just mentioned here, and anything else that I be done added to it there and everything. So that way we have more detail on that. And like I say, like I say, Sunday remains a possibility. It just all depends on how it be. And another reason why I say that, because because if I'm off work, more than likely I will be going to church. Hopefully, both me and Queen Tina off, so we can both go to church Sunday. And there's a chance that after church we might see if we can check out the trunk or treat that they got there. Maybe probably even kind of help out with it a little bit with the kiddies and stuff. Because just like we're doing, just like I'm doing at Kroger. So yeah, so that's probably why if they have it, usually their trunk or treats at Brookwood, they usually if it be this coming Sunday, it would more than likely be from 4 to 6. So that's another reason why. Yeah, so if we be at that, then probably ain't gonna be doing no live on Sunday. But we may come here Saturday. We might can give it to you Saturday. And like I say, then of course, either Monday or Tuesday next week, another weekly update as usual. So that's how it's going to be coming for the upcoming events. Then obviously we'll have the Scooby Doo review dropping next week. That we'll be recording this week, and that and then there is, and I actually got 2 videos I need to drop already. So one's gonna drop on Friday, Scooby Doo next week review for Halloween, and then the second video will drop the next week. There, that not the week after Halloween. So that way we got some content put up for you guys there, and like I say, we should be working on some others in the process of while those are being dropped along with your streams and stuff. So, and also working on the book and the new. So that's what's going to happen. Now, let's get to what we came here for. This was supposed to be one video, but I got interrupted by that phone call. So here's what you get. Johnny Bravo. So this episode came to my mind today. I got to share it. So this is how I'm pretty much just going to tell it and what I think of it. So Johnny's out in the woods. He's lost. He's like, well, that's a fine kettle of fish. And he pulls the kettle of fish out of his car. And then he sees the mystery machine pull up. And he runs up to it. Hey there. Hey, my car just broke down, and I was hoping you guys and gals could give me a lift. I'm on my way to visit my Aunt Jibidissa, and I hate to be late. And they look at him confused for a minute. She lives on this in this spooky house up on Widow's Peak. Spooky house, Jinkies. Hey, gang, what do you say we give this guy a lift? Jinkies, hop in, stranger. And for some reason, the animation budget makes everybody just freeze for a second while Johnny is posing around everybody. I mean, it's funny. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not complaining about the humor there, but you know, it's just like, it's kind of weird. It's like this is really odd. And of course, Bilma's like, "Don't worry, I don't bite." Yeah, and this wasn't just well, it kind of was, but this wasn't just something like just completely random. If anybody ever watched Cartoon Network bumpers, you would know that there were some segments where they tried to do a Johnny Bravo Vilma relation, and it worked for a while, but then I guess maybe people didn't like it or something, so they broke up there. I'm sorry, Johnny, but my heart belongs to someone else. So, yeah. So yeah, but they did date for a little bit there, but it didn't last too long there. So yeah, I don't bite. Johnny looks over at Daphne. Does she? Woof. Look. Hey, Scoop, like dig this guy's crazy hairdo. Yeah. Then they get to Aunt Jibidissa's. That's our house right up there. Ooh, spooky. Yeah, whatever. And Jibidissa! Like this place looks deserted. Get out! Oh, well, it's been nice knowing you, Johnny. Now, hold on there, gang. Looks like we're up to our ascot in a mystery. And Jibidissa! And Jibidissa! And Jibidissa! Hey, Scoob, like dig this pantry here. Maybe there's some food inside. Yeah. Hey, open the door. Get out! Zoinks! Like there's a ghostly gardener. What the? Whoa. They hide. There's a brief I think they did the Altamore joke. I'm not sure if they did it then or was it later, I know what it was. Johnny and Vilma, they were together. Like, and Jibidissa! Shaggy and Scooby run into them. And then there's this moment. My glasses. I can't see without my glasses. And Johnny's like, my glasses. I can't be seen without my glasses. They get the wrong glasses. They're like, Chinkies, everything's gone dark. I've gone blind. Johnny goes off screen to take and switch. I'm only gonna say this once. Don't touch the glasses. And I kind of, I'm thinking about that. I kind of wonder, because the creators of Johnny Bravo, they said there were some other things that they thought of too, but I think one of the things that they mentioned, they were thinking of Elvis there. So I wonder if that was a joke on Elvis saying, "Don't step on my blue suede shoes." So they look in the clouds again. Zoinks! And because Shaggy jumped on Scooby or Scooby jumped on Shaggy, Johnny decides to jump on Daphne, who Daphne's is a lot stronger than she looks to catch someone like Johnny. It's like, we got to keep meeting like this. Oh! Because she drops him. Oh, hush, silly. It's just a harmless rake. But I'll bet it's a clue to your Aunt Jibidissa's disappearance. Hey, gang, the ghost left flour on the handle. Why would a roast be covered in flour? Easy, silly. He's not a ghost. You understand what that dog says? Hey, sure, we all do. Hey, okay, gang, let's split up. Now, hold on there, buddy. My aunt's missing and you want us to split up? Well, yeah. And Johnny zips over to Daphne again. Want to get lost with me? I give it a Scooby snack. She steps on his foot. Oh! Yeah, I don't think Fred has much to worry about as far as hey, you flirting with my girl, because yeah, he's Johnny's not that bright. Even my mom said that. I asked her one time, Mom, how come Johnny always be getting swung? How come the ladies in the show always be swinging Johnny over so easily, even though he got all these muscles? And my mom say simple, he ain't got no brain. So, yeah, but that's it. Or if he does have a brain, he don't use it much, or at all. I was At least Beast Boy uses his sometimes. Hey, I do have a brain. I just don't use it much. So so Daphne's like, okay, Fred and Scooby, you're checking the basement. Daphne. Mm-mm-mm. I ain't gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna let you out. Don't go putting in the comments. This is family friendly. But there's a subliminal hint there between Fred and Daphne. It's not major, but it is kind of an adult joke. So I'm pretty sure y'all can figure it out. So, I told somebody at work about this and they figured it out instantly. So yeah, yeah. If you figured it out, just keep just don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Okay, Fred and I will check in the basement, and Velma, you and Scooby check up in the attic. And then Shaggy, I guess that leaves us with the kitchen, Johnny. Why do I have to get stuck with Jughead here? Hey, Johnny, dig this crazy pantry. Get out! The Zoinks! The cozy gardener! Then uh Apple Gore, Baltimore. Who is your friend? Me. Hey. Then the chase starts. And every mirror that Johnny passes. Now hold on, everybody. They get to the last mirror. Comb his hair. Beam. All right. Come on. And the song, and the little bit I do know of the song. Come on, baby, let's take my hand to the place where dreams come true. It's just a mile off the interstate, and if you are not careful, you'll be mummified. Mummified. And they're chasing all through the house, the usual Scooby Doo fashion, running in and out of the doors and stuff. The classics. you know, some things just never get old. Running into Jinkies. That's gonna be some kind of breakfast cereal or something. Do 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 do. The mummified. And with and when you put music like that to a chase scene, hey. Come on, baby, let's take my hand to the place where dreams come true. Just a mile off the interstate. And if you are not careful, you'll be mummified. Mummified. Then there's a scene where they're falling down toward the steps. And Shaggy's the first one coming down. Look out below. Daphne jumps up on Fred. And Fred's like, and does this. Gone, Fred. I hear you, Fred. Yeah. Wink. But then Shaggy, Johnny, and Velma all land on them, and the friend that goes, and they go, bam. Hey, it was fun while it lasted. Now let's see who this ghost really is. And there was also a moment where Johnny got stuck on the ceiling and said, "Help is on the way!" Bam! So now let's see who this ghost really is. They go through like several different masks for some reason. All right, enough with the funny mask. Aunt Jabadissa. But why? Because I was trying to scare you away. Hey, because quite frankly, Johnny, I don't like you. Ooh. Does that mean I can't come visit anymore? Oh, and I would have gotten rid of him if it weren't for you meddling kids and your dog. Well, gosh, we're sorry. Is there anything we can do to make it up? To make it up to you? Well, and they tie Johnny to a tree and leave him. And then there's now Aunt Jibadissa actually was innocent in this mystery, and yeah, she didn't have to be hauled off by the police or anything because this was her house and she didn't want to see Johnny. So yeah, there was nothing illegal about her scaring Johnny out of her house. As Steve Harvey say, it ain't a rule, it's just your house. You know, yeah. I mean, it's kind of mean, but I mean, legally, it's her house. So yeah, legal matters, yeah. Not, yeah, she didn't really do anything wrong. So, but then there's this moment. Now Scooby and the gang are teenagers, right? Aunt Jibadissa is an elderly woman. It's an elderly woman. Scooby and the gang are teenagers. She looks at Shaggy. Now that he's gone, how about some fun, handsome? like a gulp. Yeah. Now that might be concerning. And then there's a cameo from, I think, the talking car from Wacky Races there. Hey, buddy, need a lift? And that's the crossover. That was real. It's really short and funny. It's not, like I say, I do it. If I ever run across it, I definitely watch it. You know, hey, it's definitely a fun watch, especially being both a Scooby fan and also watching Johnny Bravo episodes. You know, hey, you like them both? Hey, there's a good crossover for you. So that yeah, that's basically it. It's a good crossover. You definitely gotta check out there. So that's pretty much, yeah. So yeah, all my updates I just mentioned earlier, and sharing that episode with you guys. So excuse me. so like definitely like, share, and subscribe, and also check out our available books, man, and on boys and girls, and also support us on that Patreon. Just like the Iceman universe, like he's got stuff, full length reactions to Hey Arnold and Ed and Eddie, Courage the Cowardly Dog. Me and Scooby met up with Courage once there. Yeah, Scrappy Dog. And like he also has reactions to some animes like Naruto and One Piece, and this one called Spy Family. Never really heard of it, but I mean, hey, might sounds like doesn't sound too bad there. Might be a pretty good detective anime. Check it out. So, and also definitely like you hang out with us on the live streams, hang out with us on Discord and Facebook, and let's sell just stuff on that McCary app. And without further ado, we will see y'all in the next video, which we should be back here Wednesday night for the Bible reading live stream to get more in Deuteronomy. And just a heads up on that. Probably I wanted to finish that this month so I could start Joshua in November. But because of last night, that might end up putting us off by a week at least. But we're still gonna finish it though. Just a little bit of a slight delay there because I didn't read as many chapters as I had planned in the last Bible reading. So yeah, we're gonna have to, because like I said, I don't want to overexert myself there. So yeah, that's what I said. So probably I would say at least by the time I go on vacation, we should be in the book of Joshua. Yeah. So hopefully, good Lord said the same, we should be in Joshua by then. So until then, but definitely tune in and see what we do read tomorrow in our Bible reading. Until then, see you guys later.